What did she do? Where did she go? Did she have fun? Did she say anything? Every night I ask my husband the same questions. I wonder if she misses me. At my desk, I stare at her pictures while preparing for tenure. Although temporary, it's stressful and tiring, and all the while I wonder how I got here and whether it's worth it. When I was getting my MBA, Professor Brown came to class every day in the same frayed-at-the-elbow corduroy jacket and messy hair. He'd rush in always late and immediately start his lecture, without even looking at us. His lectures were monotone. He used hand-drawn and hand-smeared transparencies to reinforce important points, points that never seemed important. When we arrived one Thursday, the classroom was the same, except there was a phone, a lamp, and a nameplate on the desk at the front of the room. At 9 a.m. sharp, a man entered. Pinstripe suit, red silk tie, and wingtips. I couldn't believe it was Professor Brown. He looked directly at us and said, "Good morning. I'm glad you got set up in the conference room. As you know from my memo, I've got a mess on my hands and need your help. Look at these files and brainstorm next steps. If you have any questions, just page me." Then Professor Brown left the room. We looked at each other and didn't know what to do. Finally, we grabbed the files he'd left and moved our desks closer together to start figuring it out. We kept an eye on the door waiting for him to come back. He didn't. From that point on, each time we came to class we found different files left for us, or a memo from the CEO informing us to expect a phone call from the personnel manager or the assembly line supervisor, or that we had a meeting in 15 minutes with the evasive operations manager, or that the board needed an update on our progress in an hour. And sure enough, these individuals, all role-played by Professor Brown, would call or show up. Over 6 weeks, we'd collected the information we needed to complete our report and present our findings to the board. Talk about on-the-job training. I was going to be a systems analyst before taking Professor Brown's course. That didn't happen. Instead, I'm a professor. So for the moment, I look longingly at pictures of my daughter, ask my husband a barrage of questions, and continue to prepare for tenure, and dream about balance, and look forward to the future with her, and hope that I'm half the teacher Professor Brown was.